Let me get to some tweets before I get to the calls to close out the show, because I like to take some tweets and I don't ask people about a whole bunch of stuff. I don't like to see the messages before I get them. I don't like to hear the calls before I get them. But you know what? I got some people that's tweeting me out. So let's check it out. @HighlightSZN writes, start, bench, cut. Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray. First of all, take that word cut. Nobody's getting cut from that list. I don't give a damn what you say. This is Stephen A. Smith Show. I don't have to cut anybody. I'm not doing that. I would tell you that Jamal Murray is going to be a starter because he's a champion and a sniper, and we know how special he is. His pedigree has been proven. Tyrese Maxey is coming on strong. He's been hellified. Halliburton is a bigger guard doing special things. I would say to you, I would start I would start Jamal Murray. I'd have both Halliburton and Maxey coming off the bench, but I'd have Halliburton starting before Maxey, but not for the reasons you would think. I think Maxey is the kind of energizer buddy that could come off the bench and still do the things that you see him do. Halliburton is more smooth with his game, and I don't think that he would be that spark plug off the bench that Maxey would. So I think it would be a better decision for Maxey to start ahead of him and for him to come off Halliburton to start ahead of Maxey and Maxey to come off the bench. Not because he's better. I just think it would work better for the team. But neither of them are starting over Jamal Murray, who, by the way, is not a point guard. He might play a little bit of it for Denver, but he's really, really a shooting guard. Let's get to the next tweet, please. Let me see what else you got here. @AndyLicious, AndyLicious96. Look, bro, I don't like the word licious when I'm talking about a man, okay? I'm not knocking anybody who does like it. But when you reach out to the Stephen A. Smith Show, we're not calling men licious anything. It's the last time anybody gonna get away with that, all right? I don't play that shit. I'm just letting you know. 96. Who do you have high in your all-time rankings, Dame or Kyrie? I got Dame as a better teammate and a better closer, but I can't dismiss the fact that Kyrie is a champion who closed to win the championship, hitting that three-pointer over Steph Curry to seal the deal. By the way, averaged 27 a game during that NBA Finals. Kyrie is all-world, and he's definitely flashier. Dame is an assassin, but hasn't been in that particular situation. So I can't give Dame the edge over Kyrie in terms of resume. But what I can do is give Dame heads up over Kyrie as a teammate, because obviously some of the problems that have existed with organizations that Kyrie has been in, that has not been the case with Damian Lillard. Let's go to the next tweet. What else you got? @BKCarlos17 writes, have Stephen A. Smith ever been heartbroken? And what did you do? Yeah, I was heartbroken. I had this girl. I ain't gonna say her name. She know who the hell she is. Times have changed. But once upon a time, my heart was broken. I broke up with a girl, and then she convinced me that we could get back together. There was this beautiful, beautiful girl that I was really interested in, but it was gonna be tough to get with her. Her name was Felicia. And the girl that I had broken up with came back and tried to get with me. I was talking to Felicia, but nothing had happened. Next thing I know, the ex comes in, is crying, begging me to get back with her, and then grabs me and tongues me down. This is decades ago. When she did that, I stopped kissing her, and I turned around, and Felicia was standing there. And even though I had done nothing with Felicia, not even kissed her, I felt 2 inches tall. Felicia had tears welling in her eyes. She just turned around and walked away and never spoke to me again. That was one form of heartbreak, because I really wanted her. But I got back with the ex. And I got back with the ex, and I was with her for 2 months. And then I took her to the high school prom. she dumped me the next day. Come to find out, she had brought me back into her life for the sole express purpose of wanting me to treat her to the prom before she dumped me. I worked at Barnes & Noble's bookstore in New York City, making $4.35 an hour. I saved up over $1,000 to rent a limo and take her out that night. Do you know how much work it takes to raise $1,000 while making $4.35 an hour? But that's what I did. And I got dumped the next day, the day after the prom. And my man Pooley, who all of y'all heard, I told you he want them big women that look like Rasputia. Remember I told y'all that? That same Pooley knew that I was sad. And I stayed in the house because I was so embarrassed and so humiliated and so heartbroken. Pooley came skipping up across the street like nothing, nobody's business, when he saw me taking out the garbage. And he was like, "What's up?" And he walked up to me and I said, "What's up, Pooley?" And I thought I was gonna give him a pound and a hug. And he said, "Bow!" Slapped the living shit out of me. "Don't you ever let no girl get you like that. The hell is wrong with your soft ass self? What's wrong with you?" This is decades ago. And I've never, ever, ever forgotten it. Everybody that knows me says that experience drastically altered my life, because they say that ever since then, I've been hardcore as hell. I know how to love. I was raised by 5 women. I damn sure know how to treat a woman. But whatever this broken heart symbolizes, let me tell you what it never, ever, ever would symbolize for me: the end. I'm gonna always be able to move on, because I will never feel that level of embarrassment and diminishing emotions ever in life again. The only thing that could do that to me is death. That is who I am. I'm not bragging about it. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just being real with you. Deion Sanders said it best during his Hall of Fame speech. I got love for people who got love for me. I will say it to you another way. I'm the easiest man on the planet for a woman to get rid of. You even look at me like you don't want me. I can do without you. I'll find somebody else. That has always been me. My mother didn't like that about me, God rest her soul. My 4 older sisters don't like that about me. My nieces don't like that about me. And as my daughters get older, they don't like that about me. But it's me. You love me, I love you back. You don't love me, that is how I roll. One more tweet we got here. Do we have any more tweets? Yes, we do. @FakeBappy10. What is the best sport to watch while you're having intercourse? I have no idea, because I don't watch sports while I'm having intercourse. If you're doing it, you're not excited with the woman or whoever else you're with. That's a personal problem you're not going to bring to the Stephen A. Smith Show. I wish you a better sex life. Sincerely. Last question. Anything else? @Sports RHARD. Sports are hard. How do you feel about people who microwave fish at work? Well, if your food cold, microwave it. It's just how long you microwave it that's the problem. You shouldn't use the microwave like it's an oven. You do it to heat it up. First of all, with fish and all of that other stuff, it shouldn't take more than 30 to 45 seconds. If you're doing more than that, you're cooking, as far as I'm concerned. And that's problematic, okay? You probably don't know how to cook, which is why you talked about a question like that with the microwave. Again, my condolences to you.